Hey guys, it's Sunday morning, and Honey was just serenading me. Go ahead, serenade them too. Did you forget the song?
So, no, nothing.
He was singing Digging Up Bones because I'm going to go dig up some bones. I'm going back to the barn. Look what I found yesterday. For free. There was a sign that said yard sale this way. So I went that way and I drove down the street and all I saw was this huge dumpster full of junk, which, you know, somebody had been clearing out a house. But there was a few things, probably like 20 things on the street. And I was like, I don't see anything. Oh, I'm so disappointed. And then I saw that at the bottom of the pile. So I had to like dig it out, load it up, fold my seats down, all the stuff. But I think that's really cool. And I'm going to get Honey to put pickets on the back of it and use that as a display. And Rizzo likes it. I bet if I put a bed in there, Rizzo, you'd go in it. Would you go in it if I put a bed in it? Probably so, because it's cozy looking. But anyway, it is a rainy Sunday. And it's supposed to storm all day. And the fish probably don't care.
Blake and I are going to be working on the Bronco.
Working on the Bronco. Would you mind filling this up for me so it's ready to go later? I don't know if these plants are digging all the rain. That one's kind of looking a little bit sad. But I think all the succulents outside that I transplanted are pretty happy.
And my husband found this. I didn't even know we had these. I was selling some in the other barn, and I thought I was out, so now I need to list those.
Oh.
Yeah, they were shoved over here.
Those, I like those.
I sold a pair from the other barn where I have all the...
What do you want for that pair?
I think I was selling them for $25.
Well, if they're $25, they're mine now. I think this thing is so cool.
It is cool.
The only person I know who could use that lives where? South Carolina?
Yeah, South Carolina, something like that.
But that is so cool.
There's another song sheet, but it's in a whole case down there.
Watch your steps, Savannah. I know, but behind you too.
Well, yeah. We found that.
There's so many of these.
Well, I think.
I don't know what they're calling.
I think they're Amish cradles too, because I think I saw them posted in the auction. Because you know he was Amish or whatever. Had some.
Oh, the man was?
Well, he knew Amish people. Like this is why this is an Amish farm. He had friends from Pennsylvania come down and help build it. And the houses.
Oh yeah, you told me
I think
that.
some of the things here are like the Amish cradle, the Amish buggy, and.
I wonder if that big basket that I got from over there.
Was it an Amish basket?
I wonder if it was for a baby.
Oh, for our baby? Oh, maybe.
Mom, it's a singer. These are like, people love collecting these.
Yeah.
Not so much because I have it posted for $75 and no one's bought it yet.
I wonder if people they don't want to come to Evergreen. You know what I mean? Like it's
And
far.
you might not be posting on the right.
Yeah, will you guys take her?
We do, we got you a piece of property. You might have to pay rent though, because it's still in her
Yeah, I was because we bought this when things weren't blooming, so I was real happy when all this came out. I
Oh
was
yeah.
Like, oh, there's a bunch behind the house too, and I was like, oh, I love it. I've always loved blooming trees.
Of
I used to
course.
always like travel.
None of
places.
these will come back where we're at.
They're
So
too high up.
yeah.
Yeah, and I guess that's good, but they're not that high.
Oh yeah, that clock.
Just remind me to eat off.
No, I told you I have a YouTube channel.
Well, what?
Remember I told you I had a YouTube channel?
Oh, so you're gonna put some of these
Yeah, yeah.
Show
People,
them what you found.
yeah, people like to see stuff like that. Oh, I'm just stepped on
Yeah, this
glass.
is what you saw. actually interesting. It's more interesting than one in the house, but more needed repairs. I posted right now. Let's see what interesting. You didn't find where dancing? And high five. Fabulous 50s.
Here's another one of those little Crocs. So there's a set. Oh, that doesn't go on there.
I was hoping these were gonna be some Corningware pieces, but they're not. These little guys,
Yeah.
they don't have the
She
matching
took
handle.
the one that was kind of cute, had a little weed on it and stuff. Because I thought it'd be cute to.
This place has been a gold mine. So the back is full, and that back is full. I'll show you when I get home. I picked this up for $5. It's never even been, I mean, it's still got the plastic on it. But so much good stuff. Pick these up. There's all this stuff back here. I'm going to show you everything, but wow. We're tired. We're going to go to lunch. And I've still got more to come back and pick up because we picked more stuff down in the barn. Yeah. Oh my goodness. It's been awesome. Hey guys, it's Monday. I have big plans to work on this today. Big plans. But I have to finish that wedding album, mini album that I promised for last weekend, and it's not ready yet. But it is a beautiful day. Finally. Probably it'll rain later. There's still some dew on the deck, but the pots are looking good. It's a little bit crisp. I just walked out without my robe or anything, and I got little chill bumps. Some of these, it's rained so much, I need to kind of fix them up. But I don't remember having shown you the new fish. That orange one with the white fins. He's gorgeous. And there's his buddy. Those are the two new fish. And they are 11 and 12 inches long. And they are beautiful. I think I did show. I think I mentioned Honey liked the black and orange one. Now I'm remembering. And I just love how all the plants are coming in. Now these bushes that I planted for the wedding last year, they're toast. Even though it said good to, I think it said -20 or -30, they didn't make it. Here's my little rock climber. And I planted some stuff over here last year, and it's starting to come in. It doesn't get as much sun though because the stump shades it, so I think maybe that's why it's delayed. But look at this. It's been so rainy. It's been a little bit on the depressing side. And we planted grass last year, and ta-da, we got that. Hoping it fills in over the next couple of years. We really just wanted this area to be grassy for the dogs, but we bought that. And these planters are really looking good. My family from Texas is coming for Blake's wedding in September, so we're hoping everything looks pretty. I totally know I did not show these, but these are those two thrifted, I don't know what. I'm using them as planters. I'm assuming they were planters. I haven't coughed in a week. And I turn on the video and I cough. But anyway, these are real succulent plants and they seem to like it there. That one up there are fake. Well, this one's fake. That one's real. So, yeah. Hey guys, welcome to my car. So I wanted to come today and kind of give you an update on what's going on with the shop. And I'm hoping that my camera stays where it's at because we got lots of twists and turns ahead of us. So, my buyer is in underwriting. She made it through the first phase of underwriting. We got some questions back from the underwriter, but here's what my broker told me. My broker said that, sorry, I just ate my breakfast and in the car. So, my broker said that, that's what my broker said. I knew that was going to happen. I just knew it. So my broker told me that usually when she gets a letter back from underwriting, that it makes her want to throw up. That there's usually tons of questions and documents needed and so forth and so on. So she said we've had a lot of problems finding people that can afford it. But anyway, she said she opened that email and breathed a sigh of relief because she said that was the easiest list of questions from the underwriter she has ever had selling any business. So, dear Lord, I hope that means it's all just going to be good to go. So, I had one question. My question was what percentage of my clients are repeats versus what percentage are like just a one-time customer. I asked her, I was like, how am I going to know that? She's like, I just need your best estimated guess. And I said, okay, well, I would say 92% repeats and 8% one time. And she's like, those are really good numbers. And I said, that would really be my best educated guess because most of our clients are repeats. So anyway, that was the only question for me. And then she had like 4 questions for her. And they were like really simple. Like, when are you going to close your business in California? I think there was like, are you going to own or rent a home in Colorado when you get here? So yeah, easy peasy stuff. And we were both required to have it in by the end of that day. We did, which was Monday. And then it has to go to the big underwriter. So that was the initial underwriter. Then there's like a superior above that underwriter. So there could be more questions, or it could be, here's your commitment letter. Once we get the commitment letter, we are good to start not just planning our new location, but like getting down to hardcore business. So the other day I did decide I wanted to check out one more location, and that was where the King Soopers is. If you don't know what King Soopers is, it's like the largest grocery store chain in Colorado. So I had called them before and nobody had ever answered or returned my call. So I called Monday. I went down into town. I called and they answered. And I talked to the gentleman. He's like, well, he's like trying to prepare me. He's like, well, we are anchored by King Soopers grocery store, which is going to make the rent somewhat higher than any other place that you've been looking. And I said, okay, well, I was expecting that. And he asked me where I had been looking, and I told him how many square feet and how many dollars, which the place I showed you guys before was going to be $1,900 a month. And he goes, okay, well, I have several spaces in that size range, the 1,000 to 1,500 square foot size. And I said, well, I'd really like to be next door to the veterinary clinic. And he's like, that's where I'd want you to go too. That space is 1,250 square feet, which I really needed, because the other place is like right around 1,000. I really needed that extra square footage. It doesn't sound like much, but in a retail or a business space, 250 square feet is a lot. So he says, okay, well, that space is going to be around $3,000 a month. And I'm like, ugh. Right now in the city, I've got 1,700 square feet, and that space is $4,000 a month. And we're doing 25 dogs a day. We're not going to be doing 25 dogs a day up here. We're going to be doing 10 to 12 dogs a day. I calculated it up. We would have to do an additional 12 dogs a month, which is 3 dogs a week, which is really not a problem. But when you calculate how many 12 dogs a month is in dollars, it's a lot of money. However, I'm thinking that it's going to accelerate the growth of the business very rapidly to be in that location. They also are agreeing to do my build out and to give me 3 months free rent. So the other place was going to do 2. I'm meeting with the guy on Monday. It's such a difficult decision. I told Honey last night, because, you know, I have one employee, and that was all I planned. Maybe an afternoon receptionist to close, but it's hard to find people up here in the mountains. They don't want to work for $20 an hour, you know? So I was hoping to get a teenager, because there are several high schools up here. But anyway, I'm meeting with the guy on Monday, and I'm going to pray about it. I'm going to ponder on it. And it was really weird. I was watching The Walking Dead last night. And I think it was season 5 or 6. If you watched The Walking Dead, it's in Alexandria when all of the zombies, which are called walkers on The Walking Dead, are infiltrating their home. And they're having to go out and just fight for their little community. Anyway, the pastor guy, he's getting ready to go out. He's got the machete and he's going to go fight with them. And one of the other people of the community, they're all gathered in the church praying. And the guy goes, what are you doing? Why do you want to go out there? And he said, we've been in here. We've been praying together for God to save our community. And God is going to save our community because he has given us the courage to do it ourselves. And I thought, I'm having a God moment during The Walking Dead. How does that happen? But it made me realize God himself may not do things, but he gives us the ability to do those things. And I have 100% confidence in myself because God gave me the talent that I have to do the things that I can do, and he can give me the courage to go for the more expensive location. And like I said, I really believe that like it'll put a fire to accelerate the growth so rapidly that I'll have a minimal issue in the beginning, you know, with days where I only have 2 or 3 or 5 dogs. Whereas at the other location, it's off the beaten path a little bit. There's not a lot of traffic in there, so to speak. I mean, there's like it's called Big R. It's like a Tractor Supply kind of place. But my thought process is that in the winter, when people up here are trying to minimalize their stops, and they're trying to like get everything they can get done in closer proximity, we're also going to be better off because we're next to the grocery store and the vet clinic and the nail salon and the Ace Hardware and the Domino's Pizza and all the things that are in that shopping center. So I'll do a video. I'll show you the shopping center. Yeah. So that's the latest. That's what's going on. And I'm trying to get things kind of wrapped up with my current business by, so I have to, oh, I thought there was a cop. I was like, there's never a cop on this road. I have to have at least 2 weeks worth of supplies for her. I don't understand that. It's like, I'm done. Why do I have to pay for her to have supplies after I'm gone? I don't get that at all. But I do. I have to leave her 2 weeks. There you go again. See how you guys are? So I'm trying to get my, I did an inventory yesterday. We have plenty to carry us through. It's like 6.5 weeks. 6.5 weeks. So we have plenty of product. I needed a few miscellaneous things. It was like a $300 order that I placed. Which normally I place like $1,500 orders. So that's all I should have to order until we get to the very end, and potentially I need a little bit more for her to make it through for 2 weeks. I swear it's so stupid. And then it's time to move to the mountains. All right, I guess that's gonna be it. That's a lot. Look, 11, almost 12 minutes. 12 minutes to get down the pass. That's not bad at all. All right, I don't even remember going down the pass because I was busy talking to you guys. I wish I could talk on the phone going down the pass, but I can't because there's no service on the pass. All right, have a good one, guys. I'm gonna put this vlog together and we'll catch you next week. Bye. Hey guys, I'm getting ready to work on some projects. I already worked on something. Let me show you real quick. I was too excited. I went ahead and, yeah, finished it for the most part. So this is that blue thing that I pulled out of a pile of junk on the side of, or the front of somebody's house. They were just throwing stuff away. And I pulled that out and stenciled and did a couple of little transfers there on the front. There's a little stenciling on the side. I'll do a video of that once we get it. I still need to distress it and I need to clear coat it. So I'll do a video at that time. But here's a lot of the things I've collected so far. Not all, but a lot. And then packages have been arriving from Amazon for tools and miscellaneous things that I'm gonna need. So yeah. So I'm going out to Honey's workshop and I'm gonna see if there's any things. I kind of cleared out some. There's still a little remnants there. I'm getting ready to work on a project there that I am going to do a video on. And we went yesterday and picked up something. Do you guys know about these flowers? I don't know why they're not doing so well. I mean, the leaves look pretty good. Look at that pretty yellow one. And then these, I don't know, are these canna lilies? I'm not sure. Look at my little succulent garden. Okay, Honey was supposed to open that building. Oh, it looks like he did. Let's take a peek at mine. It's cold. I'm wearing long sleeves and it's, what is this, June 10th? It's cold. Hi, Honey.
Hi there.
Okay, wow. You got a whole wall done. And over there, and he wants to do this, all these little cubbies. He wants to do those and get those out of the way.
Window sides, because all this stuff will go really, really fast.
Okay. Question for you. Would you like to put this in that little shed? This one? Okay.
If it'll fit.
I'm sure it'll fit. Okay, so yesterday we picked up this little, what is this? Rubbermaid storage. I thought we were getting it for tools, for gardening tools, but Honey said I can use it for my overflow. And he'll build me some shelves. You know what? I bet I can just get like wire shelving that'll fit right in there. A lot of times I see those at Goodwill for like $10.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I moved a bunch of stuff out of his building. And then I'm going to leave him alone so he can get busy in there.
You need to carry this with you?
I'm going to take it in a minute when I come back out. I got this little rocking horse, but it's all covered with rat poop. And I don't feel like cleaning it right now. And I got those windows, which we're going to make a shelving unit out of. And I have more goodies at that barn that I still haven't picked up that I have to pick up when my building is ready. So I condensed this a little. I did pick this up the other day. This was like, the guy wanted $75 for it. And then I was like, eh. And then he messaged me and he's like, how about $10? And then before I got there, he just changed the listing, said free on sitting out at the road. So I got this for free. And we'll take this top off because the top is kind of crappy. And we'll do a plank top. The drawers are kind of yucky inside, but they do all work. Honey will have to probably mess with the sliders a little bit. And I don't know if I was able to show this, but look at this piece. This is, wow. I mean, it's even got like this kind of closure on it. Look at the handle. So this was 15. I just love it. It looks so old. I don't know if it is. Somebody might have, I mean, it's got to be old. Look at that. Okay. And then there's this, which I doubt is old. But I'm going to likely, I don't know. We'll have to see how it goes. But this, see, it's got a longer drawer at the bottom and then these apothecary style drawers. And I don't know, when I'm done with that, it might be so cool I want to sell it. I'm different. I would rather have somebody buy it, and that gives me more joy than something that's cool and keeping it for myself. I also got, oh, and this was 15. So 15 and 15. This was 20. But I really loved the ornateness here, and it matches, and I think it flips over, and like this part's the bottom. But that I'm going to keep. And I showed you guys that, and I put all the little jars there. Oh my gosh, I can't wait. I just can't wait. And then for everything to be all rustic and then have this beautiful chandelier. I kid you not, guys. This is like an $800 chandelier I got for $50. I paid more for those 2 white corbels. So, yeah. I'm excited. I told you guys it was cold. And this is what we got going on here. Ooh, it's nice and toasty up close. Yeah, the 11th of June. And we have a roaring fire. But you can kind of look outside and tell it's cold.